Hey folks, welcome back to yet another episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight. This is episode 21. Let us get started. Today's guild is Recreate. They are a horde guild on the US Arthas server, and you can find them at recreatearthas.engine.com. That is recreatearthas.engin.com, and of course you can always click through in the description below. Who are they? They are a newly formed guild, and their focus is on 10-man raid progression. They consider themselves a semi-hardcore guild with a casual environment. That's to say, joking around is fine, but as they say, we're all here to push progression. So I guess if joking around gets in the way of progression, then that's not so cool, but otherwise, go ahead. As to their progression, they are 3 of 13 hard modes. That means that they've killed Jinrock, Horden, and Jikun all on heroic, so it looks like they're off to a good start. When do they raid? Excellent question. They raid Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 11:30 p.m. until 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time, which is server time, which is also 8:30 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. Pacific Time. Don't let that late night raiding scare you off if you're on the East Coast or in the Central Time Zone. It's not the worst thing in the world, especially if you don't have anything early in the morning. I have previously myself raided from about 11 p.m. until 3 a.m. in the morning. So that was interesting. I really just have to say that the only problem I had was that I pushed dinner later. So I was having dinner around 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, and then going to bed at like 4 in the morning. So if you can do that, and if you're okay with always wanting to have dinner at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night, go ahead, like apply. Don't let that stop you. It's nice actually, to have a quiet environment around you while you raid. At least I think so. So it's not terrible for the East Coast, but obviously those times are much better for someone in the Pacific or the Mountain Time Zone. What are they looking for? They're looking for healers. They specifically would like a Holy Paladin. So Holy Pallies, check them out. They'd also take a Mistweaver Monk and a Priest, either Holy or Disc as well. Here's the catch. They are looking for someone with a 522 item level minimum, which can be maybe a bit challenging unless you're already in hard modes and such. They really, really, really want you to have heroic boss experience from this expansion. They probably don't care if you were 8 of 8 hard modes in Dragon Soul, but like especially if you've done nothing in Mists of Pandaria, like myself. But they definitely want to see what you've done this expansion. They also require 95% raid attendance. They don't recruit for the bench, so they want you to be reliable. They want you to show up. They want you to be part of the team. So there you go. Let's talk a little bit about Arthas on the US region. It's a PvP EST server with about 141,000 characters, 100,000 of which are Horde, compared to 41,000 or so for the Alliance. So it's a good thing for prospective recruits that Recreate is a Horde guild. You might not really be outnumbered, if you go out there into the world and try to do things. PvP servers and I don't get along, but don't let that stop you. Clearly Horde is dominant on this server, so even if you don't really like world PvP, you really, I don't think that would be a huge issue. Although if that is a concern, you might want to talk to them as you apply. Huge rating on this server, lots and lots of rating. 59 guilds are at least one of 13 hard modes in tier 15, and only 2 of those guilds are alliance guilds. So that's kind of nuts. 3 of the guilds have fully cleared tier 15, and there's actually some 25-man guilds on the server. I really like to see the various servers out there that have a good mix of 25-man rating and 10-man rating. So few servers, it seems, have a thriving 25-man community, but Arthas actually has 25-man guilds that are doing stuff, so that's great. So looks like a pretty decent server. So like I said, they are looking for exceptional raiders in addition to Holy Paladin, Disc Priest, Holy Priest, or Mistweaver Monk. 95% attendance. Be prepared to make all of their raids pretty much. 522 item level minimum. Link a parse. I don't know why so many people don't do this, but definitely be prepared to link a parse for these people to show them your awesomeness. Like I said previously, experience is a must. And something else I realized about Recreate is that they recently moved from low pop server. So this is your chance to get in on the action on a vibrant, healthy, thriving server without having to worry about low pop issues. Despite the fact that those issues will probably be resolved with virtual realms in the next patch. So definitely check out Recreate at recreatearthas.engine.com. That is recreatearthas.enjin.com, and you can click through in the description below. That'll bring us to the end of today's Guild Spotlight. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at kurnmogh, that's at KURNMOGH. You can also check out my blog at kern.apotheosis-now.com and my forthcoming guide-related website over at kern.info. Thanks so much for watching, and we will catch you back here tomorrow for yet another episode of Kurn's Guild Spotlight.